Okay, so we're going to do a nice mobility class. We don't often do this in a morning class, but I actually think it's so important to keep our bodies mobile, and it's not as easy as it sounds. So let's start just by rolling the shoulders. We're going to warm up the whole body. Use our foam roller for part of our activation and mobility. And let's roll the shoulders. That's it, especially after a long week, very busy, lots of meetings, lots of exercise, and rotating those shoulders, loosening off your rotator cuff muscles. That's it. Big movements, you can move your thoracic spine, doesn't need to be too precise. Good. And then big shoulder rolls. Moving them forward. If anything pinches, take your shoulders slightly outwards. That's it. All right, standing up nice and tall. We're going to start with 3 cactuses. So taking a nice breath in and breathing out. Squeeze those elbows into your waist, really close, lifting up that chest. Breathing in and breathing out as you stretch, reaching forward, tummy pulled in away from the floor and folding down. And on a breath out, pulling in that belly button, curling up, tucking that pelvis under. 1 vertebra at a time. Really feel that stretching between your spine. Nice, let's go again. Breathing in and out. Squeezing those shoulder blades down, lifting up that chest. Beautiful. And breathing in, arms up. And breathing out as you stretch. Try and touch the wall in front of you. Perfect, and folding down, soften the knees. And breathing out as you curl up. Really nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Tucking that tummy in. Shoulders come up, head comes up last. Let's go for 1 more, breathing in. And out. Lifting up that chest, looking up, try and get that extension in your chest. Breathing in, arms to the ceiling, breathing out as you stretch. And folding down. Let's stay hanging here. Grab your elbows and just swing side to side. Nice and relaxed, like a pendulum. That's it. And coming down onto the floor, grabbing your roller. We're going to sit on your one end of your roller and lie all the way back. Head, make sure your head's on the roller at the top, bottom at the bottom. Palms out to the side, palms facing up. And we're going to do snow angels with our arms. You want to try and keep your hands on the floor the whole time, palms facing up. Breathing out, let's go for 10. This really stretches those shoulders. If it hurts in your shoulders at all, lift them off the floor. And make sure your low back is glued to the roller. I've got too much equipment there. Nice. Then we're going to do a nice activation of the core here. In 5 more. Really make the most of this stretch. Reach it out. Feel that stretch in your chest. Perfect. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. Nice. From here, taking those arms up to the ceiling. That's it. Pull that belly button in. Keep your low back glued to the floor, sucking in those abs. We're going to lift 1 leg up. Try and balance. And down. Breathing out. Alternate sides. As you lift that leg, breathe out. Make sure you're pulling that belly button in. Use that breath out to pull in that core. Nice. Tummy pulled in. We're going for 10. Good job. We've got 2 more each side. Keep that back glued to the roller. 1 more each side. Very nice. Right, now we're going to do mobility. It's quite tricky. You're going to stay on the roller. Take your hands behind your head and lift the hips up off the roller. That's it, lifting your hips. Now you curl down one vertebra at a time. The very last thing that touches is the coccyx. Breathe out, bring your arms up. We're going to do a sit-up. You might need to move your feet out further. And then from here, place the hands on the floor in front of you and lift those hips. I'm going to turn mine at an angle. And then you go back down onto the roller, curl down, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Really use those abs. Hands behind you, lift up the hips. And curl down again, one vertebra at a time. Use a little bit of momentum, breathing out. Coming into sitting, hands on the floor and lift up those hips. Use your hands if you need to get up, that's perfect. We're going for 5. Then dropping that bottom down, curling down. Use this section to really get those abs a little bit stronger. I know this is quite a lot of mobility in one movement. Let's go for 3 more. Have your feet further away. Curling down. Now if you need to help yourself up here, you can put your hands by the side and push yourself up a little bit. For that, if you need to, use your hands. That's it, hands in front of you and lift those hips. Have your hands quite far in front. Coming down, we've got 2 more. Curl down all the way. Nice. Lift. Curl down one vertebra at a time. The coccyx touch last. Breathing out. Use your hands when you need. Lift those hips. Relax your head. And down. We got 1 more after this. Oops, careful. Use your hands as much as you need for support. Curling down. I'm going for 1 more. You can just hold it there if you need. Breathing out and coming down. All right, let's come onto the floor. You're going to keep your roller. We're going to come and lie on our side. I'm going to place my roller on the floor, about 45 degrees going downwards to my bottom. I'm going to lie on my side and I'm going to have the roller just under my armpit. Hands behind my head, knees facing forward, and we're going to lie back, breathing out, stretching over the roller. And coming back. So you have the roller down at a little bit of an angle towards your bottom. And breathing out. Reaching back, relax your head. This really opens up that thoracic spine. So people working at a desk, this is so good. Stretching over it. If I come up, keep going, you can see my roller's at an angle. So make sure you've got an angle because that way you can really open up that chest. We're going for 5 each side. And back. Breathing out as you open. And just hold it there a little bit. Nice, let's go for 1 more. Breathing out. Very nice. If you have your foam roller at work with you, it's a good one to do in the middle of your day. Let's change sides. So I'm placing it at an angle, lying on my side, knees bent, hands behind my head. Oh, it's slippering. And I'm going to roll back on a breath out. Open up. Sometimes one side is harder to do than the other. And that's just the nature of the body. So it's good to do both sides. Breathing out. And things that stretch unilaterally. Try and relax that head. We're going for 5. Perfect. Keep your knees together. Try and keep them facing forward. Relax that head. Beautiful. 2 more. Use that breath out to get more mobility. And last one. Very nice. Okay, we're going to put the roller away for now. And you're going to come onto your hands and knees. We're going to put your right leg in front. Knee over ankle, hands on the floor, sliding that back leg back. And we're going to rotate the hips side to side. This is our normal stretch. We're doing 5 times, rotating those hips. You're going to start your day feeling like an elastic band. You're so stretched out. Good, and let's take it back, straightening that knee, dig that heel in, stretch that knee straight, and coming forward. And breathing out, digging that heel in, stretch, and forward. Nice, let's go for 3 more, stretching it out. Lift your chest. Nice, 2 more, perfect. Dig that heel in, stretch that knee. And forward. Last one. And forward. Let's hold it here forward. And you're going to lift your arms up to the ceiling. Slide those shoulders down and back. Have your weight on this front leg and look up at the ceiling. This stretches out that back hip flexor. Nice. Coming back and let's change legs. Left leg in front, knee over ankle, sliding that hip back. And let's rotate those hips side to side. Very nice. Loosening off that hip capsule. We're going for 5. 1 more. And let's stretch that front leg back. Make sure you straighten that knee and then coming back, lift your chest. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. And stretching forward. Nice, keep going. Reaching back, digging that heel in. Coming forward, lift your chest. 2 more. And forward. Last one. Coming to face the camera, I'm staying on this right leg with my left leg out to the side. We're going to go into our mermaid stretch. Reaching over. So I've got my left leg out on my right leg, arm reaching over, bring that underneath hip forward, and from here we're going to rotate, shoulders towards the floor, and back, breathing out, stretch. We're going for 4, and stretch, nice. Make sure your knee is right under your hip, so have it a little bit closer to your hand. That's it, 1 more. And stretch. Now take your hands in front of you. Keep that leg out to the side and we're going to take your bottom back towards your heels. If I show you from this angle, make sure your foot is flat, not tucked under, and take your bottom back. And forward. Nice, so you're getting a good stretch on this inner thigh. Reaching back. Place your foot on the side so that you can get that real stretch. We're going for 3 more. Breathing out, pushing back. 2, reaching back all the way. That's it, well, last one. Stretch, nice straight leg. Perfect, let's change sides. Left knee, right leg out to the side. Hand on the floor and reaching over. Perfect, stretch that arm away, let's rotate. And coming back, bring that underneath hip through. 2. And back. Very nice, 3, stretch. Last one. Walk those hands forward in front of you. Make sure your back foot is flat and we're going to take that body back towards the heel and forward. Nice. From the side, make sure your foot is flat and you're taking that bottom right back. Coming forwards, feeling the stretch on that inner thigh. Make sure you've changed legs. Very nice. 2 more. And forward. And last one, stretch. Nice. Coming onto all fours. Shoulders directly beneath your hands. Other way around. Hands under your shoulders. Knees directly under your hips. We're going to stretch your one arm up to the ceiling. Now, when you do this, make sure you don't transfer all your weight onto the other leg. You want to keep your weight evenly on both legs. So we're going to twist. Follow your hand with your head. And then take that arm through. Go all the way down to your shoulder blade. Head on the floor. Let's go for 5. Stretching up. You're trying to get that rotation at the shoulders and the thoracic spine. All the way down. And 3, reach. And down, beautiful. 2 more. So important to keep the body limber, especially with our lifestyles being so active and sedentary at the same time. Very nice. Let's change sides. Tummy pulled in, weight stays even, opening up, other arm. And stretch. Make sure you change sides. That's it. Really get that head. Keep your arm on the floor. Keep that hand on the floor. There we go. Think of sliding that hand on the floor the whole way. That's it. Much better. Keep the hand down. So try and keep your hand on the floor. Perfect. Slide it on the floor. Take that whole body down. Very nice. We've got 2 more. Breathing out. And down. Let's go for 1 more. Stretching up. Reaching down. Nice. Coming into that all fours position, we're just going to go into our cat-cow, stretching out the low back. So from here, you're going to breathe out. Tuck your pelvis under, pull your belly button in, and push back through the palms of your hands. Taking your body back as far as you need to feel the stretch in your low back. So you're really rounding, and then you come back to straight flat back. So breathing out. Even if you take your bottom all the way down, that's fine. And coming forward, slide those shoulders back, flat back. Nice, let's go for 3 more. Tucking under, push those hands in. And back. 2, breathe out, pull that belly button in, push back. And forward. Nice, last one, breathing out, stretch. And forward. Very nice. When you finish that, we're going to take our legs up into a plank position. Hands directly under your shoulders. And we're going to step your one leg forward. Come and join me. So in a plank step, reach that palm along the floor. Stretch it up and over. Take the arm all the way down. That's it. And then back to a plank. And hold it. Change legs. Slide that arm along the floor, stretching it all the way. And back. We're going to go for 3 each side, alternating. Change sides. Breathing out and stretch. Very nice. Keeping your hips down, that's perfect. Other side, shoulder blades down and back. Nice, we've got 1 more each side. Step, reach. Perfect job. All the way. Shoulders down and back, tummy in. Last time. And forward. Now from here, take your body into a nice downward dog. So it's a little bit of an active recovery and a stretch, and hold it here. Try and stick your chest between your shoulders, and we're going to rise up and down on the toes. Breathing out as you lift. Let's go for 10. Make sure that you're not moving your body forward. It's just those hips going up and down. Nice. 5, 4. Breathing out. Really stick your chest between your shoulders. 2, 1, and coming down. Very nice. Onto your back. Lying flat. From here, you're going to have your arms out to the side, legs out straight. And you're going to take one leg and take it across, take it over towards your hand, and take it back to the middle. So we're not holding the stretch. And then you alternate sides. Take the other leg across, and actually stretch out that leg a little bit. It's not completely bent, it's a little bit straight. Take it across. Nice, we're going for 5 each side. Just rotating that back. Breathing out, look up at the ceiling. Nice work. We got 2 more each side. Stretch. Loosening off the back. Make it a nice mobility movement, not a static stretch. 1 more. Excuse me. And across. Very nice. Now we're going to roll onto your stomach when you're finished. And we're going to reverse that. So from here, you can rest your head on your hands. You're going to take your one leg, take it across behind you. And back. And then changing sides, take it across behind. Make sure nothing is sore. That's it. Lift that whole leg up. So you really want to lift that knee, lift that thigh off the floor. Stretching back. Nice. Reach. And stretch. We've got 2 more each side. And you want to try and get that stretch in your hip flexor as well. Good job. 1 more each side. Last one. From here, come into a child's pose just to stretch out the back. Feet together, knees open, and pushing back into this position. Holding it here. Relaxing into that pose, getting a nice stretch in your low back. Good, and back onto your back. We're going to stretch out the glutes now. You're going to cross your right leg onto your left, just the ankle. And from here, bringing that left thigh in towards your chest. Holding it here. Nice. Have a little stretch. You can rock side to side if you want. Nice. Now while we're here, we're just going to do a little bit of a stomach exercise. Straighten up your left leg. Keep that right leg crossed over. And as much as you're able to, we're going to lower the leg down to the floor and bring it up. Now you mustn't feel anything in your back. So if you need to bend that left leg, you can. Tummy pulled in. We're going for 10. Breathing out as you lift. Making sure your low back stays glued to the floor. That's it. If you need to bend that knee, you can. As long as you're not feeling pressure in that back. We've got 4 more. Breathing out. 3. Tummy pulled in. Keep those abs engaged. 2. Last 1. Very nice. Hold that right knee in at your chest. Lower the left leg down to the floor. Left leg relaxed, and we're going to use your left hand and pull that knee across you to the left hand side. So now we're stretching out the back. Palm facing up. Do a big exhale. Try and use that breath to get a little bit more range. Very nice. Another few seconds here. Really feel that stretch in your low back. You want to aim to keep your shoulder down and the knee on the floor. Good. Coming back into the middle. Knees on the floor. Let's change sides. Left ankle on right knee. Pulling it up in towards you. And stretching out that butt on the left side. Make sure you're pulling that leg in as much as you can to feel that stretch. All right, and from here, hands behind your head, right leg up to the ceiling, knee bent if you need to, if your back feels the strain, and let's go. Lowering it down and up. Tummy pulled in, keep that low back glued to the floor. Use that control, make sure you're connected here. Tummy in, tuck your chin in. We've got 5 more, that's perfect. If you feel your back at all, please bend that right leg, and you can do it like this. Beautiful. 3, 2, low back stays glued to the floor, and 1. Grab your left knee, lower that right leg to the floor, and take it across to the right hand side, stretching out your low back. Try and keep your opposite shoulder down, and your aim is to get your knee to the floor. Very nice. Bringing your knees back into your chest, rock side to side. And now from here, we're going to go into our happy baby. So feet up to the ceiling. This part of your leg perpendicular to the floor. Grab the inside of your feet. Make sure the knees are on the outside of your elbows. And let's hold it here. Rocking a little bit if you need. Very nice. That's great hip mobility. Keep your left leg in happy baby and slide your right leg along the floor, trying to straighten out that right leg. Very nice. And let's hold it here. So this gives you a much bigger stretch on that right hip flexor and your left butt. Good, bringing that right leg back into happy baby, and let's change sides. Stretch out your left leg. Very nice, holding it here. Perfect. Bringing both knees in, and let's come into sitting. Okay, sitting cross-legged if you can. We're going to take our right hand to the floor. If you're able to get your right elbow down, and you're going to reach. Otherwise, just keep that right hand on the floor, stretch out, cut it quite far away from you, and reach over. You want to try and keep your left glutes down and stretch. Nice, let's hold it there. Let's take it over to the other side. Left hand, left elbow if possible, and reach. Very good. We're going to do 2 more each side. Let's take it over. So we're using this as like a little bit of a mobility. Change sides. Make sure you change sides. And up and over. Let's go. Nice. Stretch, reach. And 1 more each side. So you feel the lovely stretch on the side. It's not something we stretch much, and we really should, just to keep everything flexible. Nice. Now from here, take your left hand onto your right knee and push that knee so you can twist. So you want to take it behind that knee onto the thigh. Nice, and then take it to the other hand. Right hand on left knee and push. This hand can go behind you, your other hand goes behind you, so I'm kind of sitting like this. Twist, that's it. Perfect, change sides. Nice, and change. Breathing out. Always think of twisting up. And last time, once more each side. And change. Very nice. Right from here, let's just stretch out that neck. Sitting up nice and tall. Look over your right shoulder and over the left. Just go nice and gently, side to side, keeping your back up nice and tall. Let's roll the chin down onto the chest to the left side and rolling it slowly. to the other. One more each side. Good. Perfect, well done. That was an amazing start to my day. I hope you feel nice and limber and ready for your day. Thank you, have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next week.